Good morning. Thanks so much for joining us here for Atlanta News First Plus on your Saturday morning. The weekend is here and lots to talk about. I'm Megan Packer, and we'll check in just a moment with First Alert meteorologist Isaac Williams to get you ready for your weekend as we get closer to Thanksgiving. But right now, as far as what's making news, talk about a big headline that came out last night on a Friday night that we will be talking about all weekend. Some Georgia political news that's really resonating across the country right now. Georgia Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene is leaving Congress. She made that announcement last night. She shared a 10-minute video on social media and put a statement out saying that her last day will be January 5th. She is resigning. She has represented the 14th District in Northwest Georgia since 2021. This decision comes a week after tensions between her and her one-time ally, President Donald Trump, came to a head. We've been talking about that for the past week or so. Now, this is getting a lot of reaction, as you would imagine, this morning. We are hearing from the Paulding County GOP party chair, for one, who just said that this was a really big shock. A lot of people saying that they didn't see this coming. So we will be looking for more reaction to come in from lawmakers this weekend, from her constituents. But again, the headline, Marjorie Taylor Greene wrapping up her time in Congress, stepping down January 5th. In the city of Atlanta, it was a busy night for officers and detectives out at the scene of at least 3 different shootings. We know a person was shot at an apartment complex on Rawson Street near downtown Atlanta. They were focused on that apartment building there and also out on the street. Another person was shot at a house on Fennel Way in southwest Atlanta, but cars were also the focus of their investigation on Tarragon Way. And then someone was shot at the intersection of Joseph E. Boone and Joseph E. Lowry Boulevards as well. We are officially in the Thanksgiving travel period. It has started, and Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International expects more than 4 million people to fly through this year, with peak days being the Sunday and Monday after Thanksgiving. And AAA expects more than 2 million Georgians to drive to their holiday destinations this year. So safe travels as you get where you're going. It will be busy out there. Deputies say they are making some changes when it comes to how they are searching for a missing hiker in Union County. The professor and lawyer has been missing for going on 2 weeks now. 67-year-old Charles Hush was last seen November 11th at the Byron Herbert Reese Trailhead. He's a professor in Dallas, Texas, but he's from this area. He grew up in Gainesville and has hiked the area for years. His family says he's very familiar with it. He is an experienced hiker, and so again, you must just heart breaks for them as we get closer to that 2-week mark. The Union County Sheriff's Office says that the search is still going on, but they're now using specialized canine teams instead of some ground search teams. Deputies say this will help the dogs track clues to where Hush went. Piedmont Park in Midtown Atlanta is getting into the holiday spirit, officially kicking things off tomorrow. 6 p.m. Sunday at the Meadow, the park's new 50-foot Christmas tree, along with a menorah and a kinara, will all be lit up. The park says it's a way to give back. They're also asking for food, pajamas, and book donations, and you will be able to check it out every night through January 4th. Also, the festivities at Atlantic Station are later today. If you joined us earlier for Atlanta News First on your TV, you saw we had our First Alert meteorologist, Rodney Harris, out at Atlantic Station. He was on the ice skating rink, so you can go out and see their parade tonight, their Christmas tree lighting tonight. The ice skating rink is up. Awesome things for the kids and the family to do. It just hasn't really felt like the holiday season because we've been talking about record warm temperatures. I hope that you've been enjoying it. So let's bring in First Alert meteorologist Isaac Williams right now as we look at the sun peeking through the clouds in downtown. Isaac, it was a rainy start to the day, but the rain is behind us. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Megan. And yes, we have most of the rain out of here from earlier today. We had some pretty heavy downpours between about 8 and 10 o'clock, and then we are going to see the best chance of rain build back in toward the middle of next week on Tuesday of next week. So that's what we're looking at on this First Alert Weather Day. The next one coming up is next Tuesday. But right now we're looking at, again, outside some peaks in the cloud deck moving through the downtown skyline. And we're going to see more of this through the day. But I want to jump ahead to Tuesday. That's our next first alert weather day. For more rain and possible storms Tuesday afternoon and Tuesday evening. We're kind of really honing in on the late day and evening hours of Tuesday to be the busiest. Speaking of record highs, we are forecasting another record today. So yesterday we broke the record for Friday, set back in 2011. Today's record, also from 2011, it is 77. The forecast high is 78. So we are going to continue to see warm and kind of humid weather today. We're going to see a humidity change tomorrow, but today is going to be pretty sticky and humid. Thankfully, it's not coming with widespread rain. We've got big football games today, Georgia and Charlotte, and then Georgia Tech and Pitt tonight in Atlanta, and we've got some pretty good weather on the way. So here's First Alert Radar. This morning, it was way busier earlier. Here's the metro. We see a shower there on the edge of the screen up in Cherokee County, east of Canton, but the metro itself is dry, but mostly cloudy. To the south and east, we've got a very heavy shower and even a thunderstorm south and east of the city of Jackson in Butts County. That's moving over toward Jasper County and kind of moving out of our coverage area, but that's kind of on the edge of what we're seeing there. And then in East Georgia, I was seeing some rain linger around Athens. We could see the showers linger another hour or so, but I think by the time we get to kickoff at 12:45, the rain should be done in Athens. But right now, we are dodging a few raindrops in and around the city there, but that is going to be moving over into the eastern part of Georgia, Greene, and Oglethorpe counties, and eventually out of the region. So really, the best chance of rain was earlier today, and this is the type of rain that we may see this afternoon with the front actually coming through. Maybe another shower or two later today, but again, the best chance of rain is past us, and we're looking ahead to mostly dry, warm, and humid weather for the rest of the day. Again, the cold front is responsible is sort of sliding into North Georgia as we speak, and we're going to see some slightly cooler but lots drier air come in behind this front, and we're going to see that arrive later tonight. On First Alert Futurecast, you can see a couple of showers later today and into early this evening, but the main story is tomorrow. Check it out. Sunny and less humid. 72, though, so still warm. The average high this time of the year should be about 62. So we're still going to be about 10 degrees above where we should be for this time of the year. But with the drop-off in humidity, it should be gorgeous weather for Sunday. Monday looks good, too. Tuesday morning looks okay. We're looking at rain chances, though, building in Tuesday afternoon, I mentioned, into Tuesday evening. And we could see a slight threat for a couple of stronger storms in here Tuesday evening. The better energy, I think, is going to be a little bit west into Alabama, but we could see a little bit of that spill over into Georgia. So we might have a very low-end threat for severe weather, plus just rain and storms coming in. And again, that's the reason we have that First Alert Weather Day already in place for Tuesday. Wednesday, biggest travel day, or one of the biggest travel days of the year. We could have some rain early that could impact plans here, and up and down the East Coast Wednesday, we could have some dicey weather with showers lingering there. But overall, we're looking at pretty good weather in terms of travel across the country, actually, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Sometimes we can get big storm systems that just create travel chaos, but that is not looking like the case this time around. Now, I will say, for our chaos, cold is coming back. So we're record highs yesterday, record highs today, and we're going to be in the 70s through Tuesday of next week. Wednesday, we'll see those showers clear out early, and then Thursday and Friday, check it out, Thanksgiving and Black Friday next week. In the view of the 7-day, highs at 55 and 56. It's going to be breezy, too, so cold weather is definitely the story, and we could be seeing a freeze by Friday morning as well. We have 34 right now for a low temperature, so technically above freezing, but we still got a long time to watch it. But one way or another, we're seeing pretty high confidence that we are going to see some very cold weather come in. Now, does it last? It probably will be chilly through next weekend, but even in the medium range, I'm kind of seeing signs that we may warm up again toward the first part of the next week. So that's kind of getting out a little bit too far in advance there, but it's something that we're going to continue to watch very closely throughout the course of the next few days. But otherwise, really the next impactful weather that we're going to see is Tuesday evening with rain and storms coming in, followed by that cold blast Thanksgiving Day and into Black Friday.
Thank you for watching ANF Plus. For more breaking news, live coverage, and your community stories, download the Atlanta News First app. You can also watch us on YouTube, Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV. To join the conversation on YouTube Live, visit our channel and hit subscribe. You can also listen to the Atlanta News First podcast by searching Atlanta News First on your preferred listening platform.